Good morning to you all and welcome to today's Social Media Forum, which is the very first Middle East PR Association event in Saudi Arabia. So that's great, very pleased that this finally has happened. It's been a few months in the making, so we're very glad to be here today. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Karin and I'm the General Manager of MEPRA. Just a few things about MEPRA. Most of you are pretty familiar with the association, but if you're not, the Middle East PR Association was founded in 2009. It's a self-regulated, self-governed body whose mission is to represent our profession and set the standard and best practice of our industry in the region. So our remit goes as far as the wider MENA region. Obviously, I am based in Dubai, in the UAE, and I guess for the past few years, this is where most of the activities have been concentrated. We now have a chapter going in Qatar, so we have about a quarterly event going on there, and hopefully this is the start of another quarterly kind of thing happening in KSA between Jeddah and Riyadh. I think the next event we will have is will be in Riyadh. So up on the screen you see what our vision and our mission kind of is, our mission statements. I'm not going to read through them. All of this is up on our website, so you can have a look. But like I said, it's mainly about us representing, having a voice, giving a voice to our industry, and setting standard and best practice of public relations in the region. I'm not on my own, obviously. I run the day-to-day kind of operation of the association, but I do that with the support of a board of directors. And again, up on the wall we have the chair. We've just obviously had elections, and this is our new board. We work on acquiring new members. So for this session today, our moderator is Alex Malouf. Alex is the Corporate Communications Manager at Procter & Gamble, based in Dubai. He's also co-chair of our Professional Development and Knowledge Sharing Committee. And he's very kindly accepted to be our MC and moderator for today's session. So on the agenda, see the opening, that was me at 9 o'clock. Okay, we're not doing too bad. First up will be Lisa Jatsnyder from Twitter, from Connect Ads, who will talk to us about Twitter. We will then have Suhaiba Wazir from Adelaide Public Relations, and we'll take a break and come back to Scott Hicks, who's the client partner for the region at Facebook. And then we'll have a bit of a panel discussion and finish up at around 1 o'clock. Sounds good? And if you have any questions, obviously don't hesitate to raise your hand. If you're tweeting about this session, our Twitter handle is MEPRA_org. So if you're not following, please do. We have a hashtag for this event, which is MEPRA KSA SMF. So if you tweet about any of the presentations of this event in general, just please make sure you use the hashtag. And I will leave you in good hands.
Okay, so in terms of running through Twitter, a lot of people don't know the history behind Twitter, why in fact Twitter was set up. So essentially it was started by these three guys, Jack Dorsey, Ev Williams and Biz Stone. And they set up Twitter because they wanted to establish kind of another SMS service. They wanted to allow people to text one another across any mobile phone carrier anywhere in the world. Hence the 140 character limit. It's all inspired by the SMS text message. So that to date still remains. It's a bit fickle, this thing, so if it cuts out, I'm sorry. That to date still remains its unique selling point. That the 140 character limit is in fact its kind of strongest feature. What we've noticed at Twitter, if people use tweets that are 100 characters or less, they actually generate a 17% higher engagement rate. So although the tweets are only 140 characters, people appreciate them being even shorter. So brevity is the key on Twitter. And you can see these are the top accounts in Saudi. Now, most of them are religious leaders, or all of them are religious leaders, and the top account has over 8 million followers. So that's more than the total number of active users in Saudi. So obviously he's got a number of his followers from outside of Saudi. But these are the numbers that we're looking, and they're well into their millions. Now these are individuals. Top brands in KSA. These are the top brands in KSA on Twitter. Again, in the right-hand column, as was with the previous slide, they're the number of followers. and the one in the left column, that's the number that they're following. So STC is following 17 and has over 770,000 followers. Now you'll see between the top